So, um, I've mostly avoided this issue because it can get political and fiery, and people will argue. And I don't do that on my page, and I try not to do that too much on my social media page anymore, but sometimes it happens. Everyone lately is very disturbed by things that are happening in the westernized world. Um, and if you have the right perspective, nothing is different, but it's still shaking people who aren't used to being shaken. And that causes ripples psychically and spiritually because people are forced to process things suddenly that they weren't comfortable processing before. And while it's always a tragedy that seems to do this, um, and those things are tragic and sad and awful and horrible, um, it's because of things like this that other people sometimes begin to wake up. And so that's a good thing. Justify or don't justify. You can't justify mass killings, but it does cause some people to begin to wake up. And that is the paradox of this world, duality, balance, all this stuff. And it's hard to come to grips with. What I feel I can do is offer the same thing I always offer, which is energy and maybe a little bit of spiritual protection. So, during one of these first events recently, I started having crazy, 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 crazy dreams. They were extremely violent and disturbing and ugly and uncomfortable. And I felt that they weren't coming from me. I didn't feel that I was processing this stuff for myself because although I was emotionally moved by the events that occurred, I wasn't particularly disturbed by them because things like this happen all the time. But for some reason, perhaps it's because I have more energetic ties to the lands in which these things were occurring, for whatever reason, it started to affect my dreams. And I think that right now, with a lot of things that are going on, a lot of sensitive people are experiencing the same thing. And you can dream a lot, and you can process your own stuff through your dreams, and that's how we all begin working on the shadow. And yet, I also think that our dreams, or at least sleep, opens us up to a sort of higher work that we're not able to accomplish in a waking state, at least not in the same way, and that we sort of become filters for the madness that's happening right now. And this can be very upsetting to many healers or many sensitive people, many light workers, anyone who's on a spiritual path and following it diligently. You might experience this. And when your energy bodies get to a certain level, a certain state, and can handle it, those of us with these sort of healing missions in mind and in heart, willingly, whether we do it consciously or not, willingly offer ourselves as those filters. So I want everyone to calm down, because you're not alone. And this is my way of offering some help. So it's just a light language activation. I'm not going to say who it's from or what it's from. But it is for psychic protection and more strength and the ability to process these things, I won't say easily, but more efficiently, and to not get caught up in them or by them. And it is for emotional protection, mental protection, which is pretty much the same thing as psychic, I guess, and even astral protection, because that's what we're doing when we're dreaming and processing things. We're in the astral state, you know. So, without further ado, just kidding. If you have the Akadua, this is mostly going to resonate to Obsidian and Solar. So you can activate those energies one at a time or together as you see fit, or activate one while you listen to this activation and then activate the other while you listen to it a second time. However you want to work is up to you, or you can just think of them or don't think of them, it doesn't matter. But that's just a way you can participate more if you want to involve yourself in these currents. Masum terminayo do maratseria veshelo naravasiro naranania marakina narabaratsa desemerika maraka baratsa descend do vachamani kitamericana. Motamedaria baratsaria sanana baratsa the summer the baratsa the sim the baratsa the sin of ratsara saravasa ratsara savrats Sim dando mercurio doni manara seria sabaratera vera sidisio e malsamana kuno manam sermana que deminero la seria scrivere scriva samnia madam dara barendora baratsa de senene menikana manakana manara baratsa ravida na baratsa de sironora baratsa de semenikana manakara baratsa de semenekara baratsa de sekidi munovra sherio baratsa rasio Sham Tamaraku, Shamanara, Osim, Domara, in the Sinim Nigamara, Shemanara, Osam, and the Nimravarasidi, Shamadokonia, Naravasa in Narat. Miro Hotoria Siri Baratsorium to Maraquia no Maratsiri de Benedana Varatsidi Sumariquano to Varatsinum Narikishim Nario Varatsidi Sumanado Ratsarium Navaratsi Loyotoria Waramayoto Mariamara was Samidim Nario Faisai Maquio Namarama Sani Navarasa Noloyu Shum Narayoku Wasayo Moshum Reterin Sayok Mostiro Varasama Hayoto Masha in the Deresiri Sum Mayomakomaya. Mauma sayam tarim vasan negi vesire doran shino norava samana varatsidisium kumastea. Sema Porava Shima Domana Koyama Sandana Manashima the Varasa Yoshama Tamashima the Varasa Vasaya Shamasia. Samasimera Severe City Shima Damasama Hofa Shama Tiamakia. Mutimera Varavasiwa Queen Nara Vasimatobishi and Gasam Dabriabachia. Seria Vashiva Tadam Karawak, Iron Dabarat Seria to a squadron Makarikuri Sandal Kitty Barikutiana. Rundum Critter of Saki would have come Karakarit Satum Quebec to his sandwich star station Kamakatium Kafratsnia. Shumaterbaket Sabarkrin Sabashuturin Raski Veras Rushon of Rashmir of a Citis Yoshikrian. Sudamish, the Monobarats wish never asked the Vasiro to Mash. Marava Sebastian Kaisam, the Weston the Veskia. Mufasem Hoiskoima, Sama Santon, the Vestate of Shamakayama. Mofai and Samasa, who Tema Semia Kaisa was some of Babachima Tibesia. Mudamiga, Wikaisam, came upon him, I showed doing the Samakavia on the Masakia. Webem Haimaro in Darava, Sekunamia, Korean Hamarats in Raya. Right, and carry all him, however, out him, but was sucking him, got along the Red Sea, from my uncle. Take a moment to come down back into your center. Open your eyes, look around. Breathe into your belly. Acknowledge whatever it is that you consider sacred and say thank you. Thank you. And don't forget to smile.